Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces.
This video is a continuation of 7 must-know color grading tricks in DaVinci Resolve, linked above. So I recommend to check that video first and then this one. You can find all the footage in the video description to practice along. 1. Film grain on videos with the sky. Skies often have big parts without movement, and in this case I like to add film grain because it adds movement. I use the Answers film grain for it. You can easily control the amount of grain and choose your own profile. It's important to say that this film grain is part of a paid plugin, so it's time for an ad. In the past you could buy the Answers film grain separately, but currently you can only purchase the full package. Which makes sense because all tools in the package are useful. The package also includes tools like halation to give your videos a dreamy look. As an example, this is without halation. And this is with the Answers halation. There are a lot of other tools like bloom for example. This is without bloom, and this is with bloom. The Answer has a lot of options to make your color grading better. As an example, I tried to grade this clip with DaVinci only, and together with the Answers tools to have this result. And you're lucky because I could fix a deal with the Answer for you. You can use the promo code TIM20 for 10% off. There's a package for photo, but if you need a plugin for video editing software, choose this one. You can purchase it monthly, yearly or permanently, which I recommend. It looks expensive, but with the Answers tool you actually win time. You grade quicker as you only need to check some boxes and move some sliders. Above all, you can use my promo code to make it cheaper. And you can try the whole story for free. Yes, you heard that right. For free. If you like to edit on mobile, the Answer also has a mobile video editor that works on iPhone and iPad. And that is included in the package. 2. Color correction. These colors look flat, so before grading you'll need to make the colors as realistic as possible. Flat colors is an indication that the footage is shot with a log profile. I've got these clips from Pexels, so shout out to EmotClicks for this. The video comes straight from the camera and in the description you can see as log 3. Each camera brand has their own log profile or profiles, and S-Log3 is from SONY. To make the colors realistic, you'll need to apply the matching technical LUT, which you can find most of the time on the camera brand's website. So you'll need to download this here from the Sony website, which you can do for free. I will put a link to these technical LUTs in the video description as well. These 4 files are inside the zip. If you click here on Open File Location, you can see all the LUTs that you can use in DaVinci Resolve. And you can organize them as well. So just move the downloaded files here, and preferably in a subfolder, which already happened in my case. Then click Refresh in DaVinci Resolve and you will see the technical LUTs. Now on a new node, you can check which LUT gives the most realistic colors, and apply that LUT. From there, you can start color grading. I eventually made this color grading. Subscribe and let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a tutorial about this grading. 3. Vignette. This clip is already color graded, some basic grading. I'm gonna learn you how to add a vignette. It helps to make the attention go to the subject. Add a new node, optionally name it Vignette. Go to Window. Add a circular mask. Place it around the subject. This is a softness or feather. Invert. On the same node, you can drag the offset down as much as you like. I've done it pretty heavily in this clip to get enough contrast with the environment and the car. 4.1. Copy and color grading, apply grade. I have here one graded clip and the other 3 are ungraded. Let's say I want to copy the same grading of the first clip to the other clips. Click on the first one, then shift click on the last to select all the clips. Now without selecting, right click on the first clip and click on Apply Grade. The color grading is identical in all clips now. 4.2. Copy and color grading append grade. Let's say that you already added a unique note or notes and you want to keep it. Apply grade is going to override it. If you choose append grade, the unique notes are going to stay intact. And the same notes of your source clip are going to be added. And obviously you can delete unwanted notes with backspace and you can organize it. 5. Animated vignette linear. I've cut this clip a little bit. The first frame is a frame where the car starts to be visible, and at the end is the first frame where the car is out of the window. In the color grading, go to a frame where the car is fully visible. Add a new note at the end of your standard grading. Here we are going to add a moving vignette. Go to Window, drag a circular mask. Make it a little bit bigger than the car with enough feather. Invert. Drag the offset down. Before, after. Now go to Tracker and click Frame. Go to the first frame with the timeline indicator and position the mask where the car is. A keyframe will be added automatically. Now go to the last frame and position the mask where the car disappeared. When you play it now, you can see that the mask is animated. I see that the mask is a little bit too much to the left, so you can easily adjust it by dragging the mask again. Six. Secondary color grading. Let's say that you want the blue roofs red, but only the ones in the left corner. If you select a color and change it in the hue versus hue, all roofs will change color. Also, you can extend the range a little bit. It makes the overall image warmer, but that doesn't annoy me. So what you need to do is drag a mask on the same node, and the change of color will only be applied to the roofs that are inside the circle. So make sure that in every frame, the 3 left houses are inside the circle. Let's test. Okay. 7. Nested masking. Let's end where we started. If you want the answer's noise to be applied to the sky only, you'll need a node where only the sky is visible. In this shot, the sky is easily distinguishable, because it's brighter than the landscape. So let's try to mask it out by selecting the bright parts only in the luminance here. You can see on this node which parts are being masked. And the boat is where it gets difficult, because it has the same luminance as the sky. So let's start again. What we're going to do is select the part where the boat is not included. You can do that roughly in Window with the pen tool. Now we have the upper part masked out. If you select only the bright parts of the luminance now, it will only be applied to the part that is already masked out. And now you have the sky only on this node. This was it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.